Karmic energy is really real, and it really does come back around. And karmic energy could be a part of just one soul's energy, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be a part of a soul family, you know, karmic energy from a whole soul family, which in most cases, some soul families end up turning into your real family. You know what I'm saying? Where you have soul contracts where y'all both come back to, you know, learn a certain experience while here on Earth in this human experience, you know. So you're basically like, you know, an infinite being and infinite being on a human experience. But what I was getting to is karma could be felt like, you know, all across the board, no matter what. And it's kind of like the law of exchange. So you could kind of call karma the law of exchange. It's like what you give out comes right back. And with that last video, thinking about the Orlando shooting, it got me thinking about that post that most people had posted about the Opelousas massacre a while back in the 1800s, where like 300 black people were killed, you know, behind trying to vote. And I wasn't with that, oh, which massacre worse is, you know, type of thing. Like, you know, that is, you know, that's kind of irrelevant, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say relevant, you know what I'm saying, because it is propaganda for them to act like certain shit never happened, you know. That's a kind of the little sneaky shit that the government and the news do, is they try to slick side, you know, push it to the side. And if they keep hiding old shit little by little, then they'd be able to hide the whole situation. But anyway, thinking of karmic energy, I thought about like the way, like I'm from Opelousas, Louisiana, small city, you know, population of maybe like 22,000 maybe at this moment. But thinking about that massacre, it got me to thinking about karmic energy and how all those people who got killed is somewhat like living through the souls of the people in Opelousas that's kind of that I see shining right now. That, you know, all my brothers and sisters that's, you know, doing so much work with the music, and I'm seeing brothers and sisters doing work with education, politics, and it's like, I looked at that like this morning, like, damn, that's like a karmic energy, you know what I'm saying? Like for those slain black people, you know what I'm saying? And Opelousas is kind of, you know, it's kind of like that energy coming back, you know? It's like, all right, for every person that was lost, every new kid that's being born is gonna, you know, pursue something and succeed, you know, in a high place. And I'm looking at like how, you know, I'm doing my YouTube videos, got brethren doing fitness. Like it's so many people that's, you know, doing their thing in high places. But there's my brethren doing track and field, LSU, like a bunch of places, you know. And it's just like, damn, like, you know, Opelousas, like the people from Opelousas, you know, seem like we're doing something in this moment. And then too with this situation where there's Planet X and Nubaru coming back into our solar system and causing like this consciousness shift and, you know, things going on, which is a bunch of things, you know, that I have to get into separate time with that. But it's a certain consciousness, you know, that's going on right now, and it made a lot of sense to me when I looked at it. I'm like, you know, everybody in this moment is starting to become more conscious of, you know, who they are, more conscious of who they are spiritually, you know what I'm saying? And like dealing with Earth, like, you know what I'm saying? Like more aware of the vibration of Earth and how we need to change things and things of that nature. But it just got me to thinking about the melanin energy, because that's another thing too. Just like how they say the black matter in space, as above, so below, you know what I'm saying? And I realized like something is going on in space, because that's the way it always goes. A lot of the ancients always knew that, like the as above, so below, the macrocosm to the microcosm. Like same things happen. Like we got cycles in the galaxy, we got cycles in our body, kind of like the zodiac. But like with everything coming back around with the karmic energy, and thinking about Opelousas, it was like putting it in perspective, like, well, things come back around. When you see somebody like Prince die or something of that nature, then you see about 3-4 more people that's, you know, keeping it real about the 1%ers and being more conscious, you know what I'm saying? So it's like for every person that get killed, you know, it's just karma just come right back and create about 5 more people that's gonna talk about the same thing that they killed the other person for, you know. But just keeping it real about karmic energy, 'cause that's another thing too. I speak from the heart and from my intuitive place, you know what I'm saying? I meditate every day and I keep my chakras balanced. I don't really have no agendas, no reason to lie, you know, things of that nature. And I also just like to keep it truthful, you know. I'm tired of like all the bullshit and lies that, you know, were given to me all my life. I don't want to get that same bullshit and lies out, you know. I want to just keep it real, and if real rubbing somebody the wrong way, then that just mean that that's a problem with, you know, with their understanding, with their ego. As a matter of fact, if anything rubbing you wrong way, then you still too stuck in your ego. You know, most people who get detached from the ego don't have no problem with really anything, with nothing nobody say, because they're not trying to, you know, identify themselves as a certain person or as a certain group, you know. So they don't really have nothing to offend them, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out about karmic energy, just thinking about how it always come around no matter what. Through old karmic, through like a old ethnic karma, like, well, how I say, like the black people of the past mistreated the land, so they end up, you know, becoming slaves and things of that nature. Like that, or we end up becoming brainwashed and trying to, you know, undo that. And then with the Europeans, it's like the slavery and all that they imposed, and all those lies, you know, that they imposed for so many years is coming, you know, it's coming back on them right now. You know, it's like you can't lie, you can only lie for so long, you know. But that's how karma works, you know. It catches up. It's universal laws that cannot be changed, you know what I'm saying? So no matter what a human think, you can't dodge universal laws, like they're set in place. Like unless you could just leapfrog God like in 1 second, like you won't be able to change them laws. You know, like the laws of relativity, the laws of exchange, which is, like I say, like karma. Those are all things that, you know, that's set in place that you can't change. But just wanted to share that with y'all, and just, you know, just to add to the motion where I'm always trying to add to just karma is real, and respect it the way you want it to respect you. Point blank period. Respect karma the way you want karma to respect you. Simple law of exchange. But peace. I'm walking home. I say random videos live. Happy now, I forgot to tell y'all that. Stay in the moment. Peace, you know, not too far in the past, not too far in the future. Right now. I'ma holler at y'all though. Peace.